My Leos, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your general twin flame love reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Please remember these messages are general, so they won't resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. When you do come across something that does resonate for you, that you are saying yes to, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim that for yourself, say yes to yourself within your heart. Okay, let's see. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, your immediate future, clarify, and end up with an oracle message. For those of you that are following my channel, thank you for your support. I'd really appreciate it. For those of you that are not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I've got a daily short motivational message coming out for you, beautiful Leos. I've got a weekly reading coming out for you. So be sure to note all notifications so you know when those are coming out. Okay? And if any of you are interested in learning to read the tarot, then you can sign up for my courses or check out my courses in the links down below in the description. Okay? So, Leo, looking at your recent past, we have got wealth. All right. So, and I've been monitoring your progress over the last couple of weeks, what I've been picking up energetically for you as a whole. For some of you, before you could even open your heart to love, there's a lot of things that you needed to take care of. You needed to make sure that things were fine, that things were in order. There's a lot of things that you needed to take care of. There's a lot of things that required your attention. There's a lot of things that required, for you to just be there and to be hands-on. And so I feel that for a lot of you, you've done all of that. You needed to sort of look after like your safety net and your physical safety net and all of those type of things, maybe your job. And now that you've taken care of all of those things, all of the other things that, may have either been causing problems in love, Leo, or may have been withholding you from just opening yourself to love, now that you have taken care of all of those sort of things, now I feel that you are in a space here with your current space with the Hierophant. Now you're in a space where you can really, really open yourself to love, where you can really be open to connect with someone, open to a new beginning. So if any of you are asking at the moment, well, I don't really know if the time is right. The time is right for you right now. And the thing is just that, that you may have been so involved in all of the other things that you needed to do, and for a moment had to almost like move your mind in a way that you couldn't focus on love all that much. Even if you were with someone, it was very much about your survival and that sort of stuff. That at last you are in a space right now where Source want to let you know, where Spirit want to let you know, Leo, that now you can focus on love again. Now it's fine for you to focus on love again. It's the time for it, and for a lot of you, your brain at the moment is going to say like, no, can't do this right now, need to do some other things, need to focus on some other things. But even though it may not seem that way right now, now is the ideal time for you to open your heart. Okay? And if you do, going forward, you've got the Ace of Cups. Opening your heart right now, going forward, it just gives you everything beautiful. It brings all that beautiful prospects and possibilities of love that we all would like to have. It brings that into your life in physicality. So just to quickly summarize before we clarify. So for many of you, you did need to take care of a lot of things. You didn't, I wouldn't say that you didn't have time, but it's almost like you didn't have the energy, the strength, to just focus too much on love and those things, recently, because you needed to focus on other things. Now is the time for you to start focusing on love again. The time is right. Everything is set up perfectly in energy for you so that it is, positive for you at the moment. And remember, one step at a time. You don't have to completely overwhelm yourself and throw yourself in the deep end and anything like that. Even though, if you do, I don't see it working out badly at all. It's almost one of those things that if you do jump in the deep end with love, you may be surprised to find all these interesting sort of layers about it. It's very, very interesting. And now, as I said, in that same token, there is that readiness that is happening for you. So it's literally going forward. It's like the perfect person, the perfect partner is sort of like molded for you in energy into physicality. So the right person is definitely about to step forward here into your life. For many of you, this may have happened already, and you may say, oh, I really, really like them, but I don't really know, if I feel ready for a connection at the moment, but I do feel in energy that you are. Okay. Just because things didn't work out in the past and they were challenging in the past and maybe everything, fell on you in the past, doesn't mean that that is going to happen again. Maybe that was just a lesson. Maybe you needed to learn some things, because sometimes, we need to learn certain things. We need to integrate certain things. So when we come to the real McCoy, basically, then we recognize the real McCoy as the real McCoy, and we appreciate it, and we don't let it slip through our fingers. Okay. Let's clarify. I have 4 cards here. 4 is normally about stability, but these 4 cards are in reverse. It feels to me like you are talking yourself out of something good here, Leo. You got the King of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel that a lot of you are saying to yourself, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. They're not ready. And maybe think that, things like for example, my energy is so intense. I don't know if anybody can deal with my energy at the moment. I think it's better for me to just be on my own, because my energy is so strong, my energy is so extreme, or even more extreme than that, which may not seem that extreme initially, is I'm going to hold out for real love. I'm going to hold out for true love. And there's nothing wrong with holding out, but it feels here like holding out, but in the same way, there's that romanticizing of just being on your own and never meeting the right person, and maybe getting very emotional over that, not finding the right person and stuff like that. Knight of Cups in reverse, Justice energy in reverse. Some of you are very, at least from the recent past energy that's coming in and influencing the present, there's very much a cut-off energy to love. There's a sense of not, for whoever this resonates, let me know in the comments, but, not being willing to give your love, not willing to give your heart, not willing to, almost like, I suppose, as you would say, throw yourself in front of the bus. But when you come from that point, it is really operating from fear and pain and unresolved pain, and that just brings more pain. And you are very cut off here from the beauty of love, from the possibilities of love. So in an energy like that, you could find that everything else works out in your life. Money, home, career, all of those sort of stuff, studies, whatever, but love is not. And I feel the frustration that might be happening for a lot of you is that now it seems like that not working out is dwindling into other areas of your life as well. And that is because when we cut ourselves off to something, especially love, because we are a physical expression of love. And when you cut yourself off from that, you are technically cutting yourself off from the core part of who you are, from the truth of who you are. And when you do that, then the consequences are never really very, very pleasant. Okay. So you want to bear that in mind. Let's see what we've got here in your current space. Don't be so afraid to love. Don't be so afraid to open your heart. Okay? Without opening your heart, you can't experience love. You just can't. The two go hand in hand together. You got the 4 of Swords, the Judgment energy, and the Hermit. I see you growing here in your strength. I see you becoming more open to love. I see you becoming more receptive to it. I see you calling certain things out here. So you may also be in a space where there's a very calling out energy happening at the moment, Leo, where you say, well, you did this to me, you did that to me, this is how you make me feel, this is what you've done. And so I feel that for a lot of you to maybe keep the peace, you haven't spoken about things, you've avoided it, you played nice, but I see that you really get into that space where you're no longer throwing yourself in front of the bus for the goodwill of others, which is really, really great, really, really excellent, because there are certain things that definitely need to be dealt with, and give yourself time as you deal with that, okay? Give yourself time. There is a lot of emotions, almost like stuck emotions that is being released, A really excellent book to look at for this is the Emotion Code. There is some material of that on YouTube as well. It's called the Emotion Code, and it speaks about how undealt with emotions, how they hold us back in life, and how it affects all areas of our life. And so for you, there is that space of those stuck emotions coming up. It might be a lot of sort of like painful things that are coming up for you at the moment. And it's coming up in order for you to forgive it and to heal from it. Okay? Let's see the potential for you going forward. Because there's definitely love here, and you're dealing with someone that can help you heal. I saw the 10 of Cups there. Oh, there the 10 of Cups is again. So Temperance energy, 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups for the potential heading your way. Okay? So, yeah, there are still some lessons that you are learning in love. The one thing that you really want to look out for, beautiful, beautiful Leos, is overcompensation. Trying too hard. Doing too much. Remember that when you have a connection with the right person, regardless of what it is that you're dealing with or what it is that you're going through, it's going to somehow be easier. So if you're dealing with someone and it's such an uphill battle, and it's like no matter what you do, it always feels like you have to almost like shift yourself a little bit, then that is probably not a connection for you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a beautiful connection available here in love, which may sound like it or seem like it starts off so simple, but this is someone that really, really wants the best for you. They want you to be happy. They want your heart to smile. So if you are with someone at the moment, I'm not talking about running away from love, but if you're with someone at the moment, and it really, you know, you want to ask yourself the question, is this me in this connection even? You know? Then the question is, should it be the person that you're with? Or if you're with someone and if you have the feeling of like, it doesn't even feel like me, you want to ask yourself the question and be open to that introspective sort of like, you know, inner exploration of, am I feeling this way because maybe there is still some of that residual energy from the past that I'm, you know, carried in the present because I haven't dealt with it, because it's time to deal with it. Okay? Because the potential for love is great. Oh, excellent, excellent potential for just everything amazing, like excellent soulmate potential. But there is some energy here that, you know, there is still some forgiveness here that needs to take place. All right. Something like an energy cleanse can work really, really well for you. You know, maybe carrying around some dark crystals can really help to draw that negative energy out of your space. Or maybe just speak to someone that specializes, you know, in energy balancing, chakra balancing, Reiki, crystal healing, that sort of thing. Okay. Let's see what we've got on crystal energy for you, beautiful Leo. If it resonates, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Remember to claim it for yourself. Let's see, what do we have for you, beautiful, beautiful Leos in Oracle energy? Because I can see you wanting love, but also being afraid of it. And look at what it says, a new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. And remember, everything was always difficult in the beginning, you know, and we only have the past to reference from. And you would be well advised to remind yourself, Leo, that just because something didn't work out in the past doesn't mean that you're sort of doomed for life. You know, you learned your lessons, ask yourself, what are the lessons that I learned, and then move forward, you know, prosperously from there. Okay, so that's what I got. Hope that it helps. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time. Bye.